10 reasons why one should hire a real estate agent. Real estate agent is an authorized expert who speaks to buyers and sellers in real estate transactions. Most agents work for a real estate broker or realtor who has extra preparing and additional certifications. Agents, as a rule, work totally on commission, so their wage relies upon their capacity to help customers in close exchanges. Agents perform diverse obligations, contingent upon whether they work for the buyer or the seller. 1. Agents who work for the seller exhort customers on the most proficient method to value the house and set it available to be purchased, including giving tips on a-minute-ago changes that can help the cost or energize a rapid sale. Seller agents showcase the property through listing services, systems administration, and promotions. 2. Agents who work for the buyer look for accessible properties that match the buyer's value range and a list of things to get. These agents regularly take a gander at past sale information to help imminent buyers decide a reasonable offer for a specific property. Working with real estate agent. A real estate agent is authorized to help sellers to sell and buyers to buy real estate. Additionally, it is typically a prerequisite for property managers to be authorized in real estate also. By far most of the real estate agents are occupied with residential real estate listing and sales. Listing homes for sales. When a homeowner decides they need to sell their home, by far most will call a real estate brokerage to work with an agent to get the home recorded on the local MLS, multiple listing service. This database is shared among all nearby brokerage members who then work to get a buyer for the home. In listing a home, some of a considerable rundown of obligations and exercises of the agent include: determine a home's estimation in the present market at a listing price. Advise the homeowner in preparing the home for posting and showings. Enter the home into the MLS database. Market the home to different agents and brokerage individuals from the MLS. Market the home in print and other customary media, and, in addition, on the internet. Supervise and additionally plan showings of the home. Report to the seller any intrigue and some input from buyers who see the home. When a buyer makes an offer, assistance the seller in transactions to attempt and get the value they need and assign to buy arrangement. Coordinate the procedure from contract through the end, including examinations, reports and different things important to close. Working with buyers. A similar brokerage and agent listing a house are at times who will convey a buyer. The MLS permits some other brokerage and agent to bring a buyer who makes an offer to buy. Along these lines, an agent, however ready to work with both sides in a transaction, is normally just working with the seller or the buyer. Help them to find and view homes that meet their necessities. Help them with securing a home loan. Advise them on the region, economic situations, and on the off chance that they trust that homes of intrigue are valued right or not. Work with them to create the initial offer in a purchase agreement. Work with them through arrangements and counter offers with the seller. After a purchase contract is executed, organize the exchange procedure on the buyer side. Coordinate/plan evaluations, reviews, and different exercises identified with the exchange. Deliver and clarify all archives, title protection, deeds, and so forth. Work with them through the end in getting their keys. Reasons to hire a real estate agent. 1. Education and experience. You don't have to know everything about buying and selling real estate on the off chance that you contract a real estate professional who does. Henry Ford once said that when you contract individuals who are more quick-witted than you are, it demonstrates you are more astute than they are. The trap is to locate the opportune individual. Generally, they all cost generally the same. Why not employ a man with more instruction and experience than you? We're all searching for all the more valuable time in our lives, and procuring aces gives us the time. 2. Agents are buffers. Agents remove the spam from your property showings and visits. In case you're a buyer of new homes, your agent will whip out her sword and keep the developer's agents under control, keeping them from gnawing or nipping at your heels. In case you're a seller, your agent will channel every one of those telephone calls that prompt no place from looky-loos and attempt to incite genuine buyers to instantly compose an offer. 3. Neighborhood knowledge. Specialists either have insinuated learning or they know where to discover the business buzz about your neighborhood. They can distinguish practically identical sales and hand these realities to you, notwithstanding guiding you toward the path where you can discover more information on schools, wrongdoing, or socioeconomics. For instance, you may realize that a home down the road was available for $350,000. However, an agent will know it had overhauls and sold at $285,000 following 65 days available and after twice dropping out of escrow. 4. Price guidance. In opposition to what a few people trust, agents don't choose costs for sellers' buyers. Be that as it may, an agent will direct customers to settle on the correct decisions for themselves. On the off chance that a listing is at 7%, for instance, an agent has a 7% personal stake in the sale, yet the customer has a 93% entry. Selling agents will request that buyers measure every one of the information provided to them and to pick a cost. At that point, in view of market supply, request, and the conditions, the agent will devise a transaction procedure. 5. Market conditions information. Real estate agents can uncover economic situations, which will administer your selling or buying process. Many components decide how you will continue. Information, for example, the average per square foot, cost of comparable homes, middle and average sales costs, average days on market, and proportions of list to sold costs, among other criteria, will have an immense bearing on what you eventually choose to do. 6. Professional networking. Real estate agents coordinate with different experts, a number of whom give benefits that you should buy or sell. Because of legitimate risk, numerous agents will delay prescribing someone in particular organization over another. However, they do know which sellers have notoriety for productivity, competency, and focused evaluating. Agents can, in any case, give you a list of references with whom they have worked and give foundation data to help you make a savvy determination. 7. Negotiation skills and confidentiality. Top producing agents arrange well in light of the fact that, dissimilar to most buyers and sellers, they can expel themselves from the enthusiastic parts of the exchange and on the grounds that they are talented. It's an aspect of their responsibilities portrayal. Great agents are not delegates, conveying buyers' offers to sellers and the other way around. They are experts who are prepared to introduce their customer's case in the best light and consent to hold customer data secret from contending interests. 8. Handling volumes of paperwork. One-page deposit receipts were pervasive in the mid-1970s. Today's buy agreement runs 10 pages or more. That does exclude the government and state-ordered regulations nor disclosures managed by local custom. Most real estate documents' normal thickness is from 1 to 3 creeps of paper. One small error or oversight could arrive you in court or cost you thousands. 9. Answer questions after closing. Indeed, even the smoothest exchanges that close without inconveniences can cause issues down the road. For instance, taxing authorities that gather property tax assessments, debt stamps, or transfer tax can fall months behind and stir up solicitations. However, one call to your agent can rectify the perplexity. Many inquiries can fly up that were neglected in the fervor of shutting. Great agents remain prepared to help. Commendable and genuine operators don't abandon you in the tide to fight for yourself. 10. Develop relationships for future business. The reason for an agent's prosperity and proceeded with the profession in real estate is referrals. A couple of agents would survive if their occupation was reliant on reliably rustling up new business. This accentuation gives agents solid motivating forces to make certain customers are upbeat and fulfilled. It likewise implies that an agent who remains in the business will be there for you when you have to procure an agent once more. Many will intermittently mail advertise updates to you to keep you educated and to keep in contact.